You might have noticed not everybody is abiding by the stay-at-home order or social distancing guidelines.
Yeah, tonight ABC 15's Mike Pelton talking with experts on why some people are more willing to stay inside and then others are ready to go back to business as usual.
Well, look, we know people have to leave the house to get food and other essential items, but some people say they're noticing bigger crowds and less social distancing, as it appears some are getting back to living a somewhat normal life.
It was like any other day.
And that surprised Brian Downs, who says at Lake Pleasant this past weekend, he saw big crowds and small amounts of space between them.
And you're starting to see it, restaurants and businesses. But yeah, I think, they don't want to be cooped up anymore.
And perhaps it's expected.
I mean, I'm not surprised that people are starting to get antsy and cabin fevery and, starting to wonder, is this worth it?
Michael Varnum is an associate professor of psychology at ASU. He says personality traits could factor in. Even before the pandemic, some of us more concerned about getting sick than others.
But when you're trying to understand, as I think you are, what makes one person say, oh, I'm going to go to the store every day and I don't need a mask. And another person who might look very similar, right? Same age, same health, say, I'm going to bleach the groceries and have them delivered. Maybe it does have to do with that chronic concern with disease or that chronic sense of vulnerability.
Varnum also says what we can't see can make a difference.
If we're not seeing bodies piling up in the streets, right, or our neighbors getting really sick, it becomes sort of hard to believe that the response might be necessary.
Varnum tells me as a society, we have a desire to interact with each other, and isolation is inherently difficult, even in a pandemic.
I think just as it's hard for some people to stay in, so to speak, it may be hard for some people to start going out again.
Mike Pelton, ABC 15, Arizona.